that.
Didn't look bad.
Stay with KTLA 5 as we continue to follow the Santa Ana wind event. We'll have a live report on the impacts in the Inland Empire coming up at 4:30. And you can check the latest weather anytime on our interactive radar at KTLA.com and the free KTLA 5 News app.
The driver charged in the crash that killed 4 Pepperdine University students along PCH is out on bail. The suspect here, 22-year-old Frazier Baum, was released late Friday night after posting a $4 million bail. He has pleaded not guilty to 4 counts of murder and other charges. Baum's attorney claims that he was the victim of a road rage attack and was being chased when he crashed. Prosecutors say there's no evidence to support that claim, and Baum was going more than 100 miles per hour before the crash on PCH. Baum could
against Ariana Loifi. She is the woman who's seen punching that girl over and over as the crowd looked on. Since her arrest, the felony charge was dropped to a misdemeanor, and the parents are pretty furious, saying it sends the wrong message.
I believe that the meeting went very well. They heard our voice. They know that we're hurting. I'm praying that they make the right decision to recharge Ariana for this assault against my daughter.
Cassidy Jones says the attack was unprovoked. Loifi entered a plea of not guilty when she appeared in court a few weeks ago.
A big theft reported at the Rose Bowl. New video this afternoon in the aftermath of that reported theft at Rose Bowl during the UCLA-Colorado football game Saturday night. In the video, several Colorado players say jewelry and gold chains were taken from the locker room. The Denver Post is reporting a total of 5 opposing players were victimized. One of the players said on social media that thousands of dollars in goods had been stolen. Pasadena police tells KTLA a report was filed and they are investigating the incident. Meantime, UCLA released a statement saying UCLA Athletic Department confirmed that a report was filed to the Pasadena Police Department following the UCLA-Colorado football game regarding items that were reportedly missing from the Colorado locker room. UCLA is in communication with law enforcement, Rose Bowl Stadium officials, and the University of Colorado on that matter.
Fans of actor Matthew Perry continue to pay tribute to the actor who passed away suddenly over the weekend at his Pacific Palisades home. The 54-year-old former Friends star was found dead in his hot tub on Saturday. KTLA's Sandra Mitchell joins us live near Perry's home, where fans continue to gather to offer condolences. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sam. Yeah, we know he was a Hollywood superstar, right? But over the past few years, Matthew Perry had a new focus, really trying to help people who were struggling with alcoholism and addiction. And those who know him best and knew him best say that's how he wanted to be remembered.
Anybody know a good tailor?
You need some clothes altered?
No. I'm just looking for a man to draw on me with chalk.
To fans, Matthew Perry was the sweet and sarcastic Chandler Bing on the hit TV show Friends.
Shut up!
But for many others, he was an inspiration as a recovering alcoholic and opioid addict.
I love the fact that he actually tried to help people that were in need, that were having problems with addiction issues.
Fans today still gathering outside Perry's Pacific Palisades home, where the actor suddenly died Saturday. In his 2022 memoir, Perry was candid about his long struggle with alcoholism and addiction, admitting he was near death several times and spent $9 million to reach recovery. Addiction medicine specialist Dr. Drew Pinsky spoke to KTLA today.
To people with addiction, it relieves some of their sense of shame and guilt to understand that somebody they look up to struggles with this same illness in the same way.
Investigators did find prescription but no illegal drugs in Perry's home, and his death was initially reported as a drowning, but the coroner now has deferred his official cause of death.
He went to enormous lengths and was enormously generous in helping and reaching out to other people struggling with this disease.
On social media, others remembering Perry as an inspiration, even to fellow actors like Hank Azaria, who said Perry helped him get sober.
He helped people, that he was an active member of the sober community.
KTLA entertainment reporter Sam Rubin.
There's no question that even with the enormous addictions that he faced, Matthew Perry has done a lot over the years, and most especially in this last year with the release of his book.
Back live outside Matthew Perry's home in Pacific Palisades. By the way, when his memoir was released last year, it quickly shot to the top of the bestseller list. In the past year or so, Matthew Perry had become an avid pickleball player. I spoke to his coach here in L.A. today, said he really didn't want to go on camera, but he said, I hope you do a great tribute because this is a guy who really deserved it. We're live in Pacific Palisades. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Sam and Pedro, back to you.
Meant so much to a lot of people. Thank you, Sandra. No deal in the actors' strike yet, but there is renewed optimism. The two sides had a busy weekend of negotiations, while no talks are set for today.